but we got some unfinished business before we close out the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Phil Jones. All right. So, for a short period of time, I've taken over as a representative for the New Orleans Saints, even though you know what I do. I'm not going to toot my own horn. Monday night matchup, Las Vegas versus New Orleans. You know the deal. You know the drill. I am not going to take it easy on you. But I am in your stadium, I believe. I believe I'm on the road. You're at home?
Yes, you come to the Death Star, sir.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to give myself 2 minutes to tell you how I really feel about your team, and then I'm going to shut up and let you do 2 minutes. Are you ready, sir?
Yes. Shall we dance?
Let's dance. All right, so you beat up on some kitty cats last week. Good for you. They're on the bottom of the basement of the NFC South any damn way. Brand new quarterback, wide receivers that can't get haircuts, and a white running back. Let's leave that at that. You really think that the silver and black can mess with the black and gold? You know, and I'm glad you guys finally found a home because you guys have moved more than Bibles and hotel rooms. I mean, for real. You guys are going bankrupt due to all this COVID. You know, Macau makes more money gambling than Las Vegas does, right? Now, the only thing I will bet on is Derek Carr is probably going to cry. Your defense is going to give up big touchdowns, and you won't be able to stop the running game. Where was Max Crosby last week? Oh, yeah, that's right. He took a week off. He forgot week 1 wasn't preseason. It was real time. That's probably why Carolina was able to score 30 points. Oh, and as far as your offense is concerned, what you going to hit me with? We got Henry Ruggs. We got Edwards. We got Waller, now that he's off the dope. We got Josh Jacobs. All those cats don't mean nothing except for Jacobs. I respect Jacobs. I like Jacobs. And that's why he's going to get punched in the mouth, because Jacobs is the only real threat on that whole dang squad. Expect your quarterback to cry again. Expect your offensive line to give up sacks. And expect Henry Ruggs to pull up with cramps because he's going to be running deep routes and there's not going to be any balls thrown to him because Derek Carr, A, doesn't have that good accuracy. B, is going to be under pressure. And C, Lattimore is going to be killing Ruggs whenever he tries to go deep. And he's going to find out the hard way. There's nobody here to catch this ball because there's no ball to catch. I feel sorry for you, Vegas Raiders.
Are you done, sir? Are you done? Okay. All right. Good. Well, first off, those New Orleans Saints, everybody talks about Alex Kamara can run and do this and that, but only 12 rushes for 16 yards? Come on. You had to rely on Latavius Murray, who runs like a tall old stick and then gets knocked on his back. First off, you went against an aging Tom Brady, and you still managed to let Tom Brady try to come back in this game. 2, the Saints' main target was Jared Cook. Jared Cook, Mr. I look like Beetlejuice. Jared Cook, yeah, we're going to shut that down. You know, you got to look at how week 1 for everybody around the league was. Week 1 was pretty much like preseason. So everybody's going to be back in business. Defense is going to get it done. The pressure is going to come against an old, dusty Drew Brees who's tone deaf. So I don't see him really doing anything. What was that, 19 or 31 for 2 touchdowns and only 168 yards? That was pathetic. Pathetic. Oh, there's no Michael Thomas. Oh, my gosh. The carnage shall begin. And that Saints defense ain't doing a daggone thing. With that offensive line that we have, the massive 5, they're going to run right through them. They're going to run right through them like it's nothing. And Josh Jacobs going to run like hell, and they're going to have him about 150 yards. And don't forget about Darren Waller. Put some respect on this name next time. And also, Derek Carr going to baptize each and every one of you Saints. Who dat?
Really? You going to hit us with that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you done, sir? You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna start calling you the UNVR because a home is a terrible thing to waste. I'll let you think about that. Uh, Secondly, we're not worried about Derek Carr after we just got done with Tom Brady. I mean, for real? For real? When was the last time Derek Carr even made the playoffs, let alone went to a Super Bowl? Derek Carr can't spell Super Bowl. And that's if he had his brother's arm and stats. He probably could use that in the NFL network as well. Um, Darren Waller, Jared Cook. I'm going to go with the guy who's had longevity in the league and the guy with the better quarterback. Can't guard Mike isn't playing, and that's probably the only reason why you have a snowball's chance in hell in winning. But we picked up some guy named Emmanuel Sanders. I think you know him. Last year, he cooked you guys before he went to San Francisco on a long touchdown route because none of your secondary can cover him either. I'm glad you mentioned Alvin Kamara because Alvin Kamara scored a touchdown rushing and receiving against that Tampa Bay Bucks, who was number one against the rush last year. So that little 16 yards you're talking about, yeah, you could save that smoke. That doesn't mean much of anything. Can your UNV Vegas beat that or stop that? Because last time I checked, I think CMC ran all over you for 96 yards. Who that?
First off, held him to 96 yards. Okay, all right. Second, wow. You know what? Y'all gonna learn to respect these Raiders. Yeah, everybody's had a little say on with Derek Carr and whatnot, but Derek Carr is going lights off, lights out, whatever it takes. He's gonna get the job done. I'm in his corner this year, and I'm gonna say this. He will light up that pathetic secondary against his old head coach, Dennis Allen, who got fired in London and couldn't make the trip home. So I'm going to tell you this. His defense is not all that. So remember that. Remember this Raiders team because you're going to have that Raider emblem imprinted on your forehead when we blow them out 35-28. Psych.
How's that a blowout, bro?
Hey, that's a blowout for a face team.
You silly. All right. Phil Jones at NFL. I hope you get to cover the Big Ten. I heard they're coming back October 23rd, October 24th.
Yeah.
You got a Twitter, right?
Yeah. Phil Jones, NFL. You guys can find me. Give me a follow. Any updates you guys need, I will keep you posted. Now, they were saying one thing. I don't know. They were saying something about rumor was Thanksgiving weekend now. So, I mean, we'll see. It's one thing to another, but I'm about to get ready for these testing. Have the nasal swab going far up my nose, Morty.
Been there, done that.
But yeah, you guys can catch me on Twitter, Phil Jones NFL. I have the Unfiltered Truth Show. If you want to hear the real truth and nothing but the truth about the Las Vegas Raiders, tune into my show on Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific time. You also can catch me on the network of IE Sports Radio. So if you want that Raider news, you want that Raider talk, you want that good stuff, come check me out and check my co-host out, Phil Robinson III. So,
all right. Thank you, Phil.
All right, take care.
Shout out to SportsMed Analytics. Shout out to Phil Jones. Travis Faley doing his thing down there in Tampa. The Audible, Friday Night Fantasy, and Bucks Report contributor, Joshua Cole Allen. Art Turf Media, Editor-in-Chief, Dana O'Gorman. All-female representative reporting group covering the NFL. That's real talk. That's something no one can hate on. Stacey A. of A Football World, and the many, many people that make this possible. There are going to be many more debates being released in the future. I just want to say, hey, it's a football world. We just live in it. And either you're on or you're off the carousel. Think you can handle the smoke? Are you knowledgeable? Can you say something coherently without cussing? Hit up the Carousel NFL on Twitter. Leave a note. Might just hit you up. Other than that, it's the Carousel. Enjoy week 2 with the Battle of Ohio.
Carousel, yeah. Carousel, yeah. Carousel, this the Carousel. On or you off, either you're on or you're off, either you're on or you're off. What? Knock 'em out. Carousel, yeah. Carousel, yeah. Carousel, this the Carousel. On or you're off, either you're on or you're off, either you're on or you're off. What? Knock 'em out.